Welcome to all. Today we are starting a new chapter. It is our third chapter in the social science part, class 6, Kerala, the land of the rain and the people. This is our third lesson. Okay. In this chapter, what are the areas or which are the topics we are discussing now? Let's see. Okay. In this chapter, we are discussing about as it is indicates the heading, the land diversity of Kerala. Okay. And the rain. How is the rainfall experiencing in Kerala? If it is less, high, or if it is moderate, everything we will discuss. And the people, the life of the people, what are the occupations people of Kerala are engaged, and so on. We are discussing in this chapter today. Okay, and we are starting. If you are looking to the textbook, you can see a busy market is there in the beginning of the chapter. Okay, and a kid or a student, he is walking between or walking through the market with his father, and what he narrates, something is there in the book itself. We can just have a look or read about the situation which the student is seen in the market. Okay, where please, where please. The porters weighed down by goods from the lorries were shouting. It means there is a lorry and their bundles of vegetables are there, and porters are trying to unload the vegetables, and they are saying, where please, where please. It means those vegetables came from somewhere to the market, and those items are consuming the Kerala people. Okay, so what else? In my journeys to the town with my father, this is the first time that I have come across such a big market. The boy is saying, such a big market. This is the first time I came with my father. Pumpkins and cucumbers are heaped. Snake gourd, carrot, cabbage, banana, lady's finger, bitter gourd. How diverse are the vegetables. So he's seen many items, a variety of vegetables. It is unloading from the lorries, and it came from somewhere, not produced in our state. Okay, and as it was the day after a holiday, the market was busy. Where do these vegetables come from? These vegetables comes from where this boy is thinking, or this student was thinking. Okay, Ooty, Mysuru, Mettupalayam, Kambam, Theni, and Nagarkovil. His father has told him those some of the places. This many vegetables came from Ooty, Mysuru, Kambam, Theni, etc. The lion's share of our staple food, rice, comes from far off places like Simandra and Odisha. So listen, two things we told here. The first thing is the vegetables. It is most of the items, or the lion's share of the vegetables which we are consuming in our daily life. It is not produced in our state. It came from our neighboring states. Same like the staple foods, the staple food, rice, comes from far off places like Simandra and Odisha. Simandra and Odisha are the other states of our country. Okay, so that also coming from outside. We are not producing here. Okay, and what else? I realized that most items like chili, coriander, and pulses come from other states. What about flowers? It means the flowers, chili, coriander, vegetables, rice, pulses, everything. Its lion's share. It is becoming from the neighboring states. Okay, we are producing or we are cultivating here, but its quantity is too less, and we are depending the other states for. Let us continue. We were discussing that the vegetables, the pulses, rice, staple food, flowers, most of these items, we are depending our neighboring states. Is it true? Exactly, it is true. Its lion's share we are taking from the other states of our country. Okay. And here, next we are discussing that what are the factors, favorable factors for the cultivation. What are the essential factors required for the cultivation? We can check if it is favorable in our state or not, the other states are they in favorable condition or not, we can check it. Okay. Here, these are the favorable conditions for the cultivation. The first one is fertile soil, second one is favorable climate, third one is availability of water, and the fourth one is manpower. These are the favorable conditions for the cultivation. So let us check that, let us examine that our states, all these conditions are existing here or not. Okay. And before we are examining these factors are there in our states, we are just going for an analyzing about a comparison with our neighboring state. Tamil Nadu is one of the leading supplier of vegetables. Tamil Nadu, our neighbor state, is one of the leading supplier of vegetables, flowers and groceries to Kerala. They are supplying. Shall we compare the agricultural situations in Kerala and Tamil Nadu? Shall we compare the agricultural situations in Kerala and Tamil Nadu? Okay, that's what we are going to do now. The comparison may be done based on the factors that we have identified here. Okay, which we identified here. These are the favorable factors for the cultivation. Okay, and while we are doing the comparison on the soil type, fertile soil means which are the soil types available in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, that we need to check first. Okay, Kerala, the soil types are alluvial soil, laterite soil, forest soil and red soils are there in Kerala. Okay, alluvial soil, laterite soil, forest soil, red soil. These are the variety of soil types available in Kerala. Same time in Tamil Nadu, red soil, black soil, laterite soil and coastal alluvium soil. Once again, in Tamil Nadu, the soil types are red soil, black soil, laterite soil, coastal alluvium soil. These are the soil types available in our neighboring state, Tamil Nadu. Okay, and if you are checking the rainfall or water availability of Kerala and Tamil Nadu, we can have a comparison. The first one, Kerala, annual rainfall is 300 centimeter. In Kerala, an average annual rainfall is 300 centimeter. Same time, Tamil Nadu, their annual rainfall is 95.9 centimeter. So what is the difference? We are much more ahead from Tamil Nadu on the annual rainfall. Okay, and in Kerala there are 44 rivers. There are 44 rivers in Kerala, but in Tamil Nadu it is 14 rivers. 14 rivers. And as rainfall is sufficient, irrigation is not necessary in most places of Kerala. It means we have sufficient rainfall. 300 centimeters annual rainfall. It is not bad. It is very good rainfall. So we don't want much facility for irrigation like canals and all. But in Tamil Nadu, their annual rainfall is 95.9 centimeters and 14 rivers. They need irrigation facilities.